Abraham. Say what's up, America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica.
This time I'm gonna tell you more about Python and this with interesting video. So let's get started. Well, in this video I'm gonna tell you about the inbuilt, no, not the inbuilt, what was that? Yes, I'm gonna tell you how to make your own functions. That is how to that is about the user defined functions. Well, there's a format to define your own functions. Okay guys, now for that let me open script mode. You can open script mode by using control plus n. Okay guys, now control plus n and then script mode. Now the format is that you have to write def, that is the function which we use to create our own function, and then we will write our function name, and then we will write parameters. Okay, parameter, that means the variable which you will give to your function so that it will return the value which you need. Okay guys, so you will give here parameters. Okay guys, and then here will be your statements. Now first of all you have to give a colon so that it will be a block. Okay guys, not the line, it will be a block. So now here you will give your um what we used to say, um yeah, statements. Okay, function docstring statements etc. So function docstring um statements. Well, statements means the set of instructions that you want to be executed when you call a function. Okay guys, and then the function can be too much big or too much small depending upon your needs. Okay guys, so let's create our own function. Now I will write def, that is our function making function. Okay, it is messing up. Okay, now, but we know that def is a function that we use to create function. I'm telling you guys, def is a function that we use to create function, because without it we won't be able to create a function. Okay guys, so now let's create our own function. Well, give it a name, add. You have to use space, then adding. Okay guys, this will be our function's name. Look here, def, then here in the format is function's name. Now we have given a function's name, and remember that you can't give space in your function name, like adding numbers will not work because um, it does not accept spaces, white spaces. Okay, instead either you can write it combined, or you can give underscore so that you will be able to distinguish the spelling and get to know which kind of function you're using. Okay guys, and then after space you give your parameters in the parenthesis. Remember that parameters are the variable which you will write in the function's body, and let's say for us the parameters are x and t. Okay, and then we have to write colon, give a colon so that the python will understand that it is a block, not the line. Now we will give a variable assignment. Okay, let r equals to x plus y. Okay guys, and then we will write return r. Look guys, here what we have done is that we define a function adding numbers, and then we have okay, sorry guys, I thought that it is y, but it is t. Okay, and then we have given parameters x and t. Now we have assigned a variable that is r is equal to x plus t, and hopefully in Python the plus, this is something which we not have to define. Aha, okay, because that will be very difficult to define this positive operator. Okay guys, then I have give uh, this return function. Okay, return function, then I returned, then I wrote r. Okay, that means after executing this thing I need this. That means this function has to return me r, that is, and r is equals to x plus t. That means the two numbers that you have to add is x and t. Then you give um, another variable that is equals to the sum of x plus t, and then you are telling Python to return that r, that variable that is equal to the that is equal to the sum of x plus t. Okay guys, now we have defined our variable, oh, sorry, we have defined a function. So now to use it, let me um, clean it. Now I'm gonna save, waiting to open save dialog box. Here it is. So now I will give name as what happened, okay, let it give us, let's give it a name. Okay, um what should be the name? Yeah, I got one. Function. Okay, yeah, my function. Since we are making it in a script mode and not in Notepad or WordPad or Macros or any other text editor, we can write only my function, not the extension, because the extension will be given by the Python automatically. And I will click on save button only. So now our file is ready and I'm gonna run it. F5, by pressing F5. Okay, it is still not started. I think it's gonna take some time. Why my computer is so much slow? I have to do something about my computer. Well, let me again restart it. F5. Oh, what's happening, man? I've closed that interactive mode of Python. Okay, and now I'm gonna again press F5. F5. Oh, what is this error? Let's try one more time. Okay, here it is started. Okay, we won't see anything, but we have started our program. That means we have started this uh, function. Okay, now we will call this function, and I think you all must remember how to call a function. Since we have made this function by our own in our own program, we don't need to write any module name or anything else. Okay, so I will just write So I'll just write adding, that is our function's name. Okay guys, and then I will give parameter, and the parameters are x and t. So let's suppose we have to add 3 lakh and 57. Okay, let's try this. 3 lakh, that is 3, and then how many zeros? mm, okay, 4 zeros. No, not 4050. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 3 lakh and then 57. Now let's do it. Enter. Okay, now yes, our function is working. Let's see here. In this in here, we have defined our function's name and then parameters, and then we have defined a variable r. R is equal to the sum of the functions, are numbers that we have assigned as parameters here. Okay, and then we have told Python to return r. That means this value is r, and r is our functions parameters, um, sum of our parameters. Okay guys, so should we wait a minute guys, let's make some more functions. Okay, so here in our script mode, let's define one more function, def, then space, then greet, uh, greet, and then text. This time our parameter will be text. Okay, text. Now colon and then print text. Okay guys, um so here what we have done is that we define a function that is greet, and the parameters are text, and then we wrote print text, that is our parameter. Okay guys, now first of all let me close this interactive mode. Now, oh guys, it will not work. Okay guys, because if we want it, then we have to define this text, but we have not defined it. So let's do something else. Okay guys, let's don't give it a parameter, and here what we will do, we will give it a string. Now we'll save it. Now let's see what happens when we don't give parameter. F5. Now our program is restarted. Now let's do it. Greet. Now we have not given any parameters to this, so let's see what will happen. Okay guys, that means wait a minute. Okay guys, that means we have not given it any parameters, so it just print text. That means whatever you will write here will be printed, and it does not matter whatever you write here in this parenthesis, it will give you an error. For example, let's do it again. Read t, look, t is not defined, we got an error. That means this function is a constant function. It will return the same value each time, every time, whenever you will call it. So I think this is enough for today's video, and if you have any suggestions or if you have any questions, then please give me in the comments, and believe me, I will read and I will answer each and every comment and every questions, and till then, stay tuned. Goodbye.